What's up, Built on the Budget family? Hey, I'm trying something new today. Got my phone on a stand, and I want to try to just let y'all capture as much of what I'm doing as I do it. I don't know how successful this video is gonna be, but what we want to talk about today is I'm refurbishing my stern shaft for my Cub Cadet original. Y'all seen all of the videos that I done on turning this thing down, and if you hadn't seen them, go back and look at them and kind of get caught up. But what I have the tube that I done cleaned out. Got all of the old grease and stuff out of it, and I got the stern shaft out. As y'all see, got all of these burns and stuff on them. I done got all of the old grease and stuff out of it. And what happens is the stern shaft, it fits in like this. And that's the inside working mechanism. When you turn the steering wheel, and what it has on it is this piece here that it fits on the shaft like that. You got to make the adjustment on this screw to make it activate so that whenever you turn the steering wheel, it turns. But like I told you, I don't have it all the way screwed in, but that's what it does. So what I want to do in this video is I want to show y'all me greasing this thing up and putting it back together. And so just bear with me. It's the first time that I done this on my phone, and we're gonna try to get all of this stuff greased up and then put back together. Now what I'm using is regular old axle grease, and I want to get it down inside of these burns as best as I can, because this is what makes or break the stern shaft. And when I say make or break, it's very important that these burns is free, because it helps the shaft move a lot better. Your stern will be a lot easier if you get this part right. So I'm just trying something. Hopefully it'll turn out all right. I had somebody ask me why I didn't have a cameraman so I could show y'all the stuff that I'm doing. Now, see, I put the grease in them burns, and then I'm gonna rotate this shaft because I actually want them burns to spin and accept the grease inside of it, inside of the burns. And you got the ones on the top, and you also got the ones on the bottom. Get some more grease here, and it's just like the burns on the car. They must be greased up, or they're gonna run in a bind, or they won't be as free turning as you would like them to be. And after this video bore you crazy, then you're gonna realize why come I don't never shoot the videos as I do the work. I just do the work and let y'all see what I done. It's a lot easier for me, and it's a lot less boring for you. But there are some folk that really want to see what actually goes on behind the scene. Now, I'm going to also take this groove right here, and I'm going to lube that groove up, because there's a pinion right here that rides, let me get it right, inside of that groove. And so it's kind of hard looking at the camera and then showing y'all that little pinion right here. It rides inside of that groove, so it needs to be lubed up also. Some of you may not have never seen on the inside of a steering box like this. It might be too intimidating for you, but built on a budget, it won't too intimidating for him. I kind of enjoy this stuff. So there you have it. I have that kind of lubed up. Clean my hands up a little bit. I had to rob mama of a roll of paper towels, and she'll probably ask me about it when she see this video, but it's all good. So now that I got that shaft lubed up, what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna insert it, and I'm gonna show y'all what it looked like down on the inside. And there we have it. The shaft is all lubed up. Now, there's a grease fitting right here on the back. Can you see it? There you go. That's a better shot. It's a grease fitting right there. That grease is fitting is designed to pump grease inside of this housing also. And what I'm gonna have to do is, it has this end cap that goes on the end right here. It fits like this. And this cap is real important, and I'm gonna tell you about it a little later, why that cap is important. There's a couple of adjustments that you make on this stern shaft that's going to make your steering wheel and your wheels turn free or in a bind, and I'll tell you that in a minute. Now that little cap that I showed you that I'm filling up with grease, it goes in the bottom of this like I showed you, and whenever you turn it, the bottom of that shaft rotates in that little cup that's full of grease, and what's going to happen is it's going to help draw that grease in, and it's an adjustment that got to be made on that, and I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, what makes that cap so important is because when you screw it on, it's going to make contact with the bottom of that shaft, and when it makes that contact with the bottom of the shaft, that's gonna determine how tight that shaft is inside of that sleeve. If you turn it too tight, then it's gonna rub up against the bottom, and that's not gonna be good. Okay, I got it tight a little bit, and when I turn it, I can kind of feel the burns rolling up against that cap. So I want to back it out a little bit. And it feels a lot freer when I backed it out a little bit. Okay. Now what I did extra was on the top side of this, I purchased a bearing because there's nothing that I seen that holds this shaft centered other than the mechanisms that I got to put back in it. So when you put that shaft in there, the bushing in like that, see, that keeps that shaft centered. And then I modified the old cap. I flattened out the inside of it right here. I made it flat so that it will fit over the top of the bearing and everything like that, and tap it down. And I'm gonna even put a little like a rubber seal on the inside to keep water out of it. But that's how that go. Now on this particular piece here, it goes in like this, and this screw right here turns in. I'm not gonna put all of the screws in it right now. I just wanted to show y'all what I got. And once it engaged that worm screw, see how it turns? And that feels pretty good. And all I got to do next is put the bolts on the back of that to hold this in, and tighten it up. Now, there is a gasket that goes in here. It's a gasket that go around this little section, and then this piece here fits over the top of the gasket, and then you sandwich that piece in. And once you tighten it all up and you make the adjustments right, because if you tighten this gear here up too tight on that worm gear, then it's gonna be hard to turn also. That's the second adjustment. So you got to be able to balance between the two adjustments. The one back here, which is gonna engage the bottom of the shaft, and this adjustment right here, which is gonna engage the worm gear on the shaft. And once you get both of them right, then that steering wheel should turn smooth as butter. So I just wanted to kind of give y'all a little heads up on what I'm doing with that. I got some parts sanded today, the rest of my steering rods, and I've been playing with this color paint. I'll show it to y'all later. But hopefully it's gonna be the right color. So until the next video, y'all know it's your boy Built on the Budget. Let me turn this camera up here. Oh, I'm about to mess up. Told y'all I ain't used to this. It's your boy Built saying I appreciate you with all that you do. Look at that, I'm wearing a John Deere hat, working on the Cub Cadet. It's your boy Built on the Budget. I want to try to give y'all some more in-depth action videos of the stuff that I'm doing. But a lot of times it's hard to do it and record it and give you the quality of the shots until you kind of get used to it. And I'm not used to it yet. So until the next video, it's your boy Built on the Budget saying, like, share, subscribe. Please leave your comments. Hey, if you know something I don't know, leave me a comment, man. I'm here to listen. But until the next time, peace.